bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Israel's coronavirus cabinet has voted to lift further restrictions from the education system and reopen open-air shopping centers in areas with low infection rate. Students in grades 5 and 6 will return to school November 24th. 11th and 12th graders will return on December 1st. It was also decided that communities with a rising coronavirus infection rate will go under nightly curfews pending legislation on the matter. Ministers have agreed to put in place a pilot program for the reopening of retail stores, which will go into effect at a single mall and may be extended to other shopping centers if successful. Netanyahu did tell the cabinet that any sharp increases in new COVID-19 cases will be followed by return of any previously lifted restrictions. Qatar's Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al Thani said this week that Arab states which establish ties with Israel undermine efforts for Palestinian statehood. The foreign minister told the online Global Security Forum, "I think it's better to have a united Arab front to put the interests of the Palestinians first to end the Israeli occupation." He did say, however, that for the states who establish ties, it is up to them at the end of the day to decide what is best for their countries. Representatives of the European Union were confronted by Givat Hamatos residents and right-wing activists when they arrived at the East Jerusalem settlement early this week, just a day after Israel announced plans to build more than 1,200 additional housing units in the settlement. The activists called the EU officials anti-Semites and terrorism supporters. According to the Palestinians, construction in the area will form an Israeli buffer between the Arab neighborhoods in the eastern part of the city and prevent them from having future territorial contiguity. The EU officials left without making a statement. And Israel is set to send its second astronaut into space the end of 2021. Former IAF fighter pilot Itan Estibi will join a scientific mission to the International Space Station. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.